Welcome to Wells Fargo Bank, in Ogden, Utah. I am Business Checking Account Manager, James Urie.
Hello, James. I am Bonnie Kier, of Kier Property Management. We do what we want, when we want, to whomever we want.
Well, Bonnie, you must be very important. How can Wells Fargo break the law for you today?
Well, Jim, I need to open 2 DBA business checking accounts in the name of the owner of an apartment building we manage.
Great. I can open those accounts for you today, if you have proof of the DBA filing with the Utah Department of Corporations.
Well, Jim, I do not have any proof, but is that really necessary in this case? After all, I am Bonnie Kier, of Kier Property Management, and I do whatever I want in this podunk town.
Yes, Bonnie. Unfortunately, federal banking laws require anyone wishing to open a DBA business checking account to show proof that a DBA was filed with the state.
If you open these accounts for me now, I will get the documentation you require later. I promise.
I'm sorry, Bonnie. As a Wells Fargo employee, I am required to adhere to all federal banking laws and follow Wells Fargo Bank policy at all times.
Please? Can't you break the rules for me? After all, I am Bonnie Kier, of Kier Property Management. Besides, who will know? I won't tell anybody you broke the law, and the building owner lives in California, so he will never know.
Well, Bonnie, you have an honest face, and I am retiring soon, and as you say, I won't tell anybody if you don't. Okay. I will do it.
Great. Besides, is a DBA filing really necessary? My company controller Gordon Nielsen says that the owner has an email address in the same name, so that should be all the proof that this dumb bank needs. After all, I am Bonnie Kier, of Kier Property Management.
Well, clearly your company controller outranks Wells Fargo Bank policy, so we will just flush those federal banking laws right down the toilet and open these accounts for you today, instead of waiting for you to provide proof that the DBA was actually filed, as I am required to do by law. Just make sure that you get the DBA filing to me within 30 days, or Wells Fargo will have to close the accounts as required by federal banking laws.
Oh, I will. I promise.
My name is James Urie. I am an employee of Wells Fargo Bank, in Ogden, Utah. I violated federal banking laws and Wells Fargo Bank policy by opening these DBA business checking accounts for Kier Property Management, without obtaining proof that a DBA was ever filed. I further broke the law by failing to ensure that these accounts were closed in 30 days, after Kier Property Management failed to provide proof of the DBA filing. Sadly, Wells Fargo allowed these accounts to remain open for 4 years, without notifying the account holder, and caused a branch of the United States government to pay out hundreds of thousands of dollars to a business that didn't legally exist. To test federal banking law, the account holder came into this Wells Fargo branch, and tried to open the exact same accounts that I had illegally opened for Kier. The Wells Fargo employee that was on duty at the time refused to open the accounts, citing that proof of a DBA filing was required. The account holder filmed this Wells Fargo employee doing her job exactly as required. I wish I had too. You can see the video at www.youtube.com/PeriApartments, and then find the video titled, Wells Fargo Violates Federal Banking Laws. Once again, that's www.youtube.com/PeriApartments.